on this week's Inside the Investigations. Records show thousands of dollars meant to keep college students in school during the pandemic going to full-time staff, including some whose job it was to give out that money.
We're not trying to hide anything, and so I want to be representing ACC. I want to be transparent, and I want to get the facts out.
KXAN investigative producer David Barrere and investigative reporter Mike Rush uncover a federal probe now looking at the misuse of funds and how the college is reacting.
And a good Wednesday morning to all of you out there watching us on KXAN Live. I'm Will Dupree coming to you from the KXAN Live studio, and we appreciate you being with us for this week's edition of Inside the Investigations. This is where we're talking about some of the big stories that our team here at KXAN's investigative unit has reported recently, and joining me as always is my co-host, investigative reporter Kelly Wiley. Kelly, always good to see you.
Good to see you too. I'm so excited to be here.
You know, we mentioned that you all come on every week and talk a little bit about some of the stories that your team reports out, and this is the story that we're focusing on this week. The headline reads that ACC nearly $500,000 in student pandemic aid went to employees. It's co-written by investigative reporter Mike Rush and senior investigative producer and reporter David Barrere, and we are very fortunate today to have David joining us too. So David, welcome in. Nice to see you too.
Hi, thanks for having me.
David, thank you so much for joining us. This report involves a huge sum of money from the federal government that was given out during the pandemic. What was this money meant for?
Yeah, so this was about $76 billion that was sent down from the federal government through a program called the Higher Education Emergency Relief Fund, or like HEERF, H-E-E-R-F. And the money went down to all sorts of higher education institutions, including two-year colleges like Austin Community College. And the money was meant to help keep students in school, basically. And the funds were primarily meant to be spent on things like food, housing, healthcare, and expenses like that.
So ACC got some of this money. Tell us how much they got and what you were able to find about how they ended up using this money and dispersing it.
I don't have the exact number at my fingertips. I think it was about over $20 million they distributed money to about 20,000 students, but it was millions of dollars that they distributed to students. And the issue that came up was that we received a tip that there were employees who were getting that money. And so, I can go into the tip a little bit here. This all started when we got a tip from a person who claimed to be a concerned employee, saying that they were a little bit disturbed about how the money was being spent. And so we started looking into it after that and filing public information requests, multiple rounds of public information requests to kind of dig in and see what exactly had been going on with how the school spent the funds.
And what did you find? You said employees were getting this money, but your story gets into what you found about how even the employees were using it.
Right, yeah. So we as you said, it was employees who were getting it, and then the way that they did that and what was concerning the tipster that sent us the email was that they were signing up for a course or maybe a couple courses in order to qualify as a student to get the relief aid. And so that's what we started digging into, and we filed multiple public information requests, kind of peeling back the onion, and we found through the public records that what the tipster had emailed us about was pretty much true. There were employees who were getting the money. It was about almost $500,000, and over I believe it was 115 employees who were getting typically $1,000 or $2,000 or sometimes $3,000 or $4,000 in this pandemic aid. We found dozens of them were not taking a course before they signed up for a class and then got qualified to get the relief money. Dozens were also not taking a course before or after they received the money. We also found a number of employees in the financial aid office were receiving the aid money, and even 5 employees that were directly involved in the awarding of the funds and the review of applications also got HERF relief money.
It's incredible what you guys found, and I remember as you guys were reporting on this, kind of towards the end of the process, you learned that the federal government was also starting to look at how this money was spent at ACC. Can you talk about what's going on there?
So it's not exactly clear what's going on with that. As soon as we were investigating this for a few months. When we finally got everything together and we felt comfortable moving forward and asking Austin Community College for an interview with the chancellor about this, Austin Community College agreed to do the interview, and within about a day or two, they sent us graciously a draft press release that said that they were launching their own internal investigation, and the press release also said that the federal education agency had received a tip that had prompted them to start this internal review. So the federal government, according to Austin Community College, was alerted to this. I'm not sure if there's an investigation going on. Mike Rush, my colleague, reached out to the federal agency, and they didn't confirm or deny that they were investigating themselves. But we do know that Austin Community College launched their own internal investigation. At the time we did our interview with the chancellor, they said that investigation was ongoing. They had found that as far as they had gotten along in their investigation, they hadn't found any instances of them not following federal guidelines.
That interview that you were granted with the now former chancellor at ACC was a very interesting interview, but what was your biggest takeaway from what he said during that interview?
Well, he defended the school's use of the pandemic aid. He defended all the teachers or all the staff and faculty that received the money. He said that they couldn't discriminate against a particular employee because of how much money they made or what position they held at the school, and that basically everyone was evaluated on an individual basis. Everyone filled out the application and indicated some reason for needing the money. And so he said he felt that the school did a good job in distributing the money and that nothing, to his knowledge, had gone wrong.
Interesting. Well, David, thank you so much for breaking down your reporting further. I hope that everybody goes back and looks at the original report, which is really an incredible investigation. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
And you can read David's story again. The headline there at ACC, nearly $500,000 in student pandemic aid went to employees. You can read the full story at KXAN.com right now. And Kelly, while I still have you, we also want to give people a sense about what's to come with what the investigative team is working on. And you had a chance to talk to one of the journalists who has a story in the works right now.
That's right. You're going to hear from Matt Grant about his upcoming investigation. It's a follow-up to a really interesting story that he published, I want to say months ago, about graffiti that was being left all over the city of Austin. Check out his update right now.
Hi, I'm KXAN investigator Matt Grant. For the past several months, we've been telling you about in-your-face, disturbing graffiti all around Austin that has to deal with sexual assault and violence. Well, we're hearing from the person behind these messages. You'll hear what they have to say, why they're doing this, and what advocates say in response to it, plus the new help that the city, the region, and the state could be getting to help combat sexual violence. We'll have all of that coming up for you Thursday night at 10.
Wow, that is fascinating because I remember just how big that story was when we did it just a few months ago, and now he's following up with it and talking to the person behind all that graffiti.
I was stunned. I sit right next to Matt, and when he told me that he actually found the person who had been doing this graffiti, my mouth dropped. So it's one that I'll definitely be watching. They're finishing up the edit as we speak, so it's one to watch.
Coming up this Thursday, everybody. So tomorrow, actually. So please pay attention to that. Again, investigative reporter Kelly Wiley, thank you so much for joining us again for Inside the Investigations. Always a nice treat to start off Wednesdays this way.
I'm loving our Wednesday chats. So until next time.
All right, everybody. That's Kelly Wiley. I'm Will Dupree. We will see you back here next Wednesday for another edition of Inside the Investigations. Hope you all enjoy the rest of your day. Take care.